Imagine you wake up and you're caked up. Your friends got their handouts, could you the oven baker? Betty Crocker meets Aunt Jemima without the head wrap. Disrespect, it's a rap. Get your head tapped with the Chinese acupressure. Meet your maker from Ocho Rios to Cuatro Cinco. I'm a staker. It's only right I invest in Hex. I got the voodoo in my DNA cause my bloodline royal. Every man, woman, and child leaves the toilet bowl soiled. I live my life to the fullest before I return to the soil. And y'all spoiled. Bigger than you fire intros to my videos. Who know how high the price of Hex can go? You know we hit the mainstream when you see Redman and Method Man with Richard Hart in the video. The white moon boots tells the truth, and the blockchain serves as proof. If you have a missing tooth, you good, as long as you can take care of the youth. Not many will understand, it's only a few. And if you still don't understand it, it wasn't meant for you. And shout out to the Anunnaki. I'm sipping hot sake, wondering why I never liked watching hockey. Maybe it's cause I'm Haitian, cause of soccer. I don't like when people speak kaki or kaka. I used to drink the Goya Malta, crush the yerba in a spliff, puffin' lala, off the coast of Labadee, sandy beach. It's magic in your face, voila. What's going on, everybody? It's the Crypto Wonder, your host of the Crypto Wonder podcast. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's get right into it. So, wow, look at what PulseX Sacrifice is doing. It's incredible. Incredible. You're talking about over $860 million worth of crypto have been sacrificed in 11 days. 11 days. I remember EOS ICO period was 1 year long, and they amassed $1 billion. 1 year. We're about to approach probably $1 billion, and I would say, like, since this sacrifice is going to last till the end of February practically, we're going to pass $1 billion. We're definitely going to pass $1 billion. At this rate, absolutely. Incredible. But I didn't really want to take the time out to talk about PulseChain and PulseX today. What I want to talk about is something a little bit more, I think, serious. And people have to pay attention. When you got to think, okay, you're looking at Pulse, you're looking at PulseX, you're looking at Hex. And then there's this thing where people basically want what you have because they don't have it and they see that what you have is valuable. What do I mean by that? Well, it's simple. If you have side projects, third parties, projects that are coming onto Pulse that are telling you they'll provide this service to help you make potentially make more money. That's them wanting what you have because you have to give up something. Ideally, it's going to be one of your precious, scarce cryptos, Hex, PulseChain, or PulseX, something. More than likely, it's going to be either one of those three because they're coming onto the Pulse community or ecosystem. And then they'll provide you whatever it is that they're trying to promise to provide you. There are risks in that. There's already risks in crypto. Nothing is void of risk, but there's already risks dealing with third parties. And by the way, I'm not the one who's been sounding the horn like by myself. This is coming really from Richard Hart as far as what he said about, for example, liquid loans. Show them the audits. Show them the code. Show them that there are no admin keys. How transparent is, the project or whatever they're talking about. He knows nothing of them. Unless between the last time he said that, which was a couple months ago, and now things have changed. don't know what like it's the same. It's the same. The risk is still there. When content creators, because like think about it like this. Wouldn't you want to have the approval from the founder himself to lend credence, validity, credibility to whatever it is you have going on? Think of, this is about common sense. This is about what's logical. This is about logic. Have those guys from Liquid, and I don't have any issues with them. My thing is, I want to protect what I have. It's not personal. This is business. This is all about money. So this is not about personal feelings. I don't know these people from Liquid Loans. I don't know these people from Hedron. I don't know these people from anything else who are trying to come onto Pulse and do what it is they're going to do. We already know there's going to be a bunch of scams launched onto PulseChain, because that's what happens in every blockchain. This is the wild, wild west with crypto. Like lawless. Sure, there's regulation, but nah. When you get rug pulled, there's next to no recourse for you to recover your funds. Have the people from BitConnect recover their funds. Have the people from Mt. Gox recover their funds. OneCoin, a plethora between 2017 and now. Hundreds and thousands of scams have come and gone. From hypes to lending platforms to XYZ to all kinds of stuff. Hourglass contracts have come and gone and wrecked people. All kinds of gambling websites, all kinds of things have wrecked people, including the Hexagon community. And Richard Hart has even warned, because see, the thing is, Richard himself can't stop anyone from working on the blockchain or any blockchain. He can't stop them. All he can do is warn, like he's been doing. He has a thread on Twitter dating back from October 2020 until the present day, identifying all these scams. And that's just what he's able to identify. There's been plenty more after that. Plenty. All he can do is warn you. What you do is up to you. I mean, think about it. Is Richard going to get into Liquid Loans? Is Richard going to get into Hedron? And, it's easy for you to say, oh, no, he's already, well off, billionaire, whatever. He doesn't need to. Well, who doesn't want to make more money? I mean, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then the content creators that sort of like offer these, not sort of, but they offer platforms to have these interviews with these people, third party, you guys need to grill them. You need to grill them, because when you put yourself out there like that and interview these folks and you present them to your viewers and your viewers buy into whatever they're selling, and God forbid they end up getting wrecked, who do you think is going to be the target of that hate and vitriol? The content creator, along with the scammers. The content creator will be lumped and labeled as a scammer. Ask the promoters of BitConnect if I'm lying. Ask them. They've had to deal with all of that to this day. They've had to deal with everything that came with the downfall of that project, of that, platform, whatever. Lending back in 2017. There's a reason why a lot of talk doesn't happen regarding like 2009, between 2009 and 2017. There's not a lot of rumblings. People date back to like 2017 to the present, because 2017 invited the opportunity for ICOs to scam thousands and thousands and millions of people. I've experienced it. I've been hurt. I've been scammed. I've experienced the loss. I got into the belly of the beast when it was bad, right? Oxymoron. You're talking about the time when Bitcoin reached 20K, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, where the bull market was just surging, rising. You could throw anything at any crypto, any monies at any crypto during that time period, and you would make money. It was insane. But then January 16, 2018 turned around. BitConnect shut down, which is about to reach its 4-year anniversary since the downfall of that scam. And the 3-year bear winter ensued. A lot of people don't know about this. And during that time period, you had all kinds of people coming out trying to make interviews or trying to get on whatever, scammers left and right, nefarious, bad actors, people just taking your money left and right. It's no different now. They speak well, articulate, present very well, smile, show you their jibs, their teeth, grin at you, pearly whites, because they want your crypto. They want your money. And you as a content creator, if you even remotely sound like you support what you're hearing, then it's like you're giving the implication is you're giving the okay to your viewers, because viewers don't do their research. The research in many cases goes as far as one YouTube video. Because temptation is real, and greed to make more money is very real. And the scammers know that. Now, I'm not saying Hedron and liquid loans are scammers. I'm just saying I've been through a lot of losses in crypto, and I've gotten through the crypto PTSD and been battle tested. And as a result, I've learned the best practices and how to prevent myself from exposing myself to future loss. And I will not relinquish any scarce and precious crypto that I have to somebody just because they have a nice white paper and they speak well and their promises are illustrious, because that's all they are until they deliver. It's all a promise. It's already hard enough. I mean, sacrifice, think about that. Relinquishing something of yourself. Relinquishing something of yourself. Sacrifice. Already went through 2 sacrifice periods to then have to deal with a sacrifice period for liquid loans? Really? Or anything else? Really? No, I'm good. Right now, it's all about going through this sacrifice with PulseX and waiting to see what's next. Because I see the timeline for the PulseChain mainnet launch keeps getting pushed back. I remember last summer it was supposed to be a certain period of time, but I get it. Software is very hard to identify dates, right? Deadlines for software. I get that. But that's what I'm waiting for. That's what many people are waiting for. PulseChain to launch. Get the free airdrops, the largest airdrops in crypto history. These things are doing things that has never happened in crypto before. And so always understand, if this is for the new people, you have to understand that this is an opportunity for many to get wrecked as well. The man has given warnings after warnings after warnings. And you would think, and like I said, if correct me if I'm wrong, if these guys haven't done any interviews with Richard to date, and Richard has said, listen, he doesn't know about these projects. He knows that Hexicans have gotten scammed with projects like Hexy, etc., and he wants to protect Hexicans, then that should tell you something in and of itself. I don't care how big their Telegram groups are. That's immaterial. It's a smokescreen. You got to listen to what people are not saying. Who cares if their service models something else, another project, because everything is a copy of something else, right? So who cares if what they tell you, a lot of times people say, this is a clone of something, but this clone is better because of X, Y, and Z. And by the way, the original clone was audited, so it's foolproof to make you believe that you're investing in something that's sound and safe. These are some of the tricks of the trade that you're not familiar with if you just coming into crypto in the last 6 months or last year. If you haven't been through the hellfire, you wouldn't know. You don't know what you don't know. But I'm sharing this with you because I'd rather this be put out there because no one else is doing it. I'm not trying to be, Cape Crusader. I'm just talking the real. Because it took many people so much to sacrifice into what they have. And then you get into another project and relinquish what precious cryptos you have by way of PulseChain and soon to be PulseX, and then end up getting wrecked. Terrible feeling. Terrible feeling. You find everything good and everything bad in crypto, seriously, because again, it's a wild, wild west situation, and it's up to you. You decide what you want to do. But again, I'm going to err on the side of caution, and I don't care what happens. With these, I know what to do. Hold on to what's good. Hold on to these things. That's what makes you win. That's how founders have become wealthy, holding on and being owners of a blockchain. That's what PulseChain holders will be, owners of an exchange. That's what PulseX decentralized exchange holders will be. And it's irrefutable. And so you're going to see something shiny that tells you something about lending, right? Lending was a curse in 2017. It became a curse because the first project that screamed lending was BitConnect. Do your research. For those of you who don't care, do your research. And all the 100 other lending platforms that came behind that. Do your research. Then 2018 brought DeFi to this day, which is matured to this day. Now we got all kinds of stuff going on. But the opportunity for people to siphon everything you have is ever present. And you YouTubers that continue to interview these guys, I'm looking at y'all a strange way too. Because if you're not interviewing them, grilling them, basically giving them the hard questions, then it's almost like you complicit. You down with the program. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Because you make yourself look bad. You make yourself look bad. Them guys can't even do what makes the most sense and interview with Richard. I can understand the man is already swamped. He doesn't have the time to vet all these projects. Clearly, he doesn't have the time because his hands are full right now. Clearly, he doesn't have the time. But at least if y'all made the effort, I don't know if you jumped on the 3-day conference stream. I don't know because I'm not on YouTube all the time watching these things. But if you want to help the community, help yourselves by, reaching out to the founder. It's just a piece of, whatever, for whatever it's worth. Help yourself by reaching out to the founder and present him to what he's talking about. Audits, showing that, you have no admin keys. The code is present. The code is there. It works. Transparent, whatever. And maybe, just maybe, things will be what they're supposed to be in a favorable way and not a harmful way. Because that's what this episode is about. Preventing harm. You know how many people I've seen come and say that they're members of the community and they're trying to create things for community members to enrich the community members and they end up getting robbed. It's happened too many times, too often to count. I don't have enough digits on my hands and feet to count how many scams have come and gone from people within the community itself. Are you kidding me? It's the wild, wild west, man. I guess it's about money. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to state what it is and what I feel and what I think is the truth. And I'm not the only one who thinks like this because like minds think alike. And I know I'm not crazy. I'm just able to say it. Again, if he thought highly, like, is this that good? Is it that good? Buying into promises? What's the track record of these people? What's the background or whatever? It doesn't matter. You have people that came out with Fiverr characters. They draw up, all kinds of nice, pretty website, blah, 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 white paper that, whatever, illustrious paint, real nice. Scams. And it's going to happen again, people. Wake up, folks. Wake up.